Hey everybody, I'm Adrian from Game Reviews Malaysia and we're back with another MMO Top 10. And this time it's in a galaxy far, far away. If you've never heard of Star Wars The Old Republic, here are 10 reasons to check it out right now. For any SWTOR veterans watching, yes, the game has its issues, but remember, this is for the newer players. We'll have another video coming out that will address some of the issues that long-time players are facing, so stay tuned for that. Before we begin, our little green friend over here has a message. Take it away, Master Yoda.
Sponsored this video is not independent we are.
At number 10, free to play. Let's talk about the elephant in the room to begin with. Star Wars The Old Republic probably has the most frustratingly restrictive free-to-play model in the MMO market today. The benefit for new players is that you get to try the game all the way up to level 50 absolutely free. This includes all 8 class stories, which are superb, so that's pretty cool. This gives you enough time to invest in the game to decide if it's worth paying money to get rid of the restrictions, which you can do, or just buy a subscription. SWTOR is a quality game, so use the free-to-play access to evaluate if this galaxy is worth your time and money. At number 9, the gameplay. All-round, gameplay in Star Wars The Old Republic is solid, as there's plenty to keep you occupied in both PvE and PvP if you're just starting out. The best feature for newer players is definitely the changes that came with Update 4.0. It's now easier and quicker to level to 50 just by doing your class stories, and a lot of the mundane side stuff are now optional to do. You can even play a majority of the game's flashpoints solo if you so choose. What's interesting about SWTOR in recent times is their direction to fine-tune the line between a single-player RPG game and an MMO. On top of that, there's space missions, crafting, raids, and a bazillion dailies to do, so there is sure to be something for everyone. At number 8, the economy game. There's plenty of ways to get rich in the galaxy, and mastering the Galactic Trade Network is a fun way to do so. The GTN, aka the auction house, can become an addictive minigame if you know what makes the economy on your server tick and make good use of buying low and selling high. There's so many items in the game that sells very well, from outfits to weapons, mounts to pets, and a lot of them come from the store. And trust me when I say that you won't have to spend real money to make millions of credits. At number 7, the companion system. If you know BioWare, you know the companion system is gonna be great, and for the most part, it is. There are plenty of well-developed companions for each class on both the Republic and Imperial side, and you can interact with them and even romance them. They have their own personalities and story missions, and with recent changes, makes it more convenient to increase your influence with them so they can perform better in any role during combat. At number 6, the voice acting. SWTOR prides itself with its cinematic storytelling, and nothing accentuates this more than the quality of the voice acting. NPCs and your characters are fully voiced in the majority of missions, and the execution is good enough that you can't help but immerse yourself into the story. The performances of the voice actors are top-notch, Star Wars appropriate, and in the newer Knights of the Fallen Empire expansions, simply brilliant. At number 5, mounts, pets, and cosmetics. For those of you who like rolling in the coolest mounts, showing off your cute little pets, or obsessing over your huge collection of awesome outfits, Star Wars The Old Republic has you covered. There is a huge amount of mounts, pets, and cosmetics for you to collect, and based on its rarity, some of these are the coolest looking ones you'll find befitting a Star Wars MMO. Unfortunately, most of these are only available in the store or through cartel packs, aka RNG boxes. However, if you watched number 8 earlier, there's always hope, my friends. At number 4, Strongholds. Player housing is pretty good in Star Wars The Old Republic, especially when you can make them look like this, or this, or even this. Oh, sorry, I'm horrible at decorating. The point is, housing in SWTOR is quick to get into, easy to decorate, and comes with its own perks such as being able to place an account-wide bank, an auction house terminal, and many more. You can purchase your own stronghold fairly early in the game and set up camp in iconic locations such as Tatooine and Nar Shaddaa. The amount of decorations available in-game should also give you plenty of choices on how to decorate your strongholds. At number 3, the Legacy System. The Legacy System is something that's quite unique to Star Wars The Old Republic, and it's a great system that rewards altaholics and completionists. A legacy allows you to create a family tree that ties your alts on a server together, and the higher your legacy level, which you gain XP for the same way you do your characters, the more access will be granted to you to unlock convenient legacy-wide features for your main and alts. The legacy panel also serves as your achievement tracker, and there are plenty of rewards and titles to unlock. At number 2, the story. The best part about Star Wars The Old Republic has to be jumping into your own grand adventure and experiencing the class stories and planet story arcs. The writing is very good, and while it's not Knights of the Old Republic 3 that many wanted, the narratives of each class story still hold its own thanks to great cinematics and interactive dialogue cutscenes a la Mass Effect, with you being able to make choices that have consequences. The latter also affects your alignment in the Force, with good actions gaining you light side points and evil choices gaining you dark side points. The storytelling, we feel, got enhanced with the Knights of the Fallen Empire, with better camera movements and improved cinematics. Arguably, it's these new improvements that suggests BioWare are committing towards providing a more single-player, narrative-driven RPG experience, and whether or not they can continue to justify calling this an MMO remains to be seen. At number 1, the setting. What's a better reason to play a Star Wars MMO other than cause it's Star Wars? In no other game can you get a rich, narrative experience of playing as a Jedi or a Sith, a trooper or a bounty hunter, to grow your legend with a Star Wars backdrop during the Old Republic period that many of us have grown to love from previous games. Plus, Star Wars The Old Republic is as authentic as they come, and from the moment you create a new character and watch the big Star Wars font and the scrolling text, you know this is it. This is Star Wars. The game takes great care to play up the authentic factor, with the addition of John Williams' music, the visual and audio designs of weapons and combat, and even the jumps to hyperspace. They look awesome. Star Wars The Old Republic is not a sandbox MMO, and it couldn't be more different from Star Wars Galaxies, which was the go-to Star Wars MMO in a previous time. For what it's worth, SWTOR is all we've got for now, and we may not see anything like it for quite some time to come. Yes, the game has its issues, as do most other MMOs, and we'll be discussing this in a separate video, so stay subscribed to us for more on Star Wars The Old Republic. And that wraps up our list of 10 reasons to play Star Wars The Old Republic right now. Think we missed any? Leave them in the comments below. Once again, I'm Adrian from Game Reviews Malaysia, and give us a thumbs up if you like our content.
Excuse me. Take it from here. I will. For watching, we thank you. Subscribe you must. May the Force be with you.